Hi, I'm Lutalo K, your strategic social media expert. Here today, I want to share with you some tips on how to network. Networking is such a key to business, whether you're online or you're in person. Today, I want to talk to you about networking in person. Even though I am a social media guy and I do get clients online, I do get a lot of clients from networking. And I think that nowadays it's so important. People are back meeting, people are getting out and they're doing things. So it's really important that you understand the components of networking. We could talk about some do's and some don'ts. If you go into an event, one thing you should consider doing is trying to take someone that you know with you. That typically helps. You all can kind of, get there and kind of work with each other. Maybe one of you will see someone, the other person that knows, and you all can do some introductions. But in the case that you go by yourself, be willing to get out and to walk up and just introduce yourself. Typically, if it's a chamber event, you have the president or the event coordinator. They're more than likely to know a few people there that they can introduce you to someone. When you meet that person and you exchange information, be willing to listen. Listening is the most important thing. If you've got a product or service that you're wanting to sell, if you listen, that person will more than likely tell you, number one, if they even qualify or they're interested in the product, and two, they'll tell you how your product can help them without you even having to ask. But be willing to listen, learn some things about that person. Go beyond asking, well, what is it that you do? Maybe even asking a question, hey, what was the most interesting thing that happened to you this week? I guarantee you they probably won't get that question for someone else. And with that question, that's going to make you stand out. And they may have to pause and think, the most interesting thing that happened this week. Keep in mind, most people love to share and they love to share their experiences. So you want to be willing to not only ask them about an experience they appreciate, but listen. Keep in mind, listen. After that, you're going to develop that relationship with that person. When you go to networking events, it is not key. And the worst advice that someone can give you is to go there and get as many cards as possible. I highly do not recommend that. It is okay if you make 1, 2, 3 contacts and you make good contacts. You meet people and you get to know those people. When I go to networking events, I may meet 3, 4 people tops. But when I leave that event, I know that person's name. I know where they're from. I know what their business is. I know a lot of characteristics about that person. So when I follow up, I can follow up and we can talk about how we connected in that meeting. If you go to a networking event and you just collect cards and you call those cards back, it's just like you just cold call a bunch of people. And I definitely don't condone. I'm not a person of cold calling. I've done it. The best way is warm introductions, is networking and getting to know people and building relationships. That's your goal when you're networking, is building really good networking and really good relationships so you can meet those people and get comfortable with the people that you've met. Lastly, after that event, follow up. Within 24 hours, 48 hours, send an email, send a card, give a call, follow up, and ask if that person, if they want to do lunch or coffee, or you want to go to their office and just get to know more about their business, but you want to follow up. As a follow-up, when you get to an event, meet someone, ask them a unique question. One question like, what was the most interesting thing that happened to you this week? Listen. I can't emphasize. Listen to that person and make sure that you follow up. I hope this video has been good help to you. And if I could be of any assistance to you or anything you're trying to do in business, please let me know. Again, I'm Lutalo K, your strategic social media expert. Have a great day.